Alright, ladies and gents, what is up, what is up, what is up? Today I'm gonna show you guys the newbie repeater build. Alright, this was a pain in the ass to do because after the cells were rearranged, right? Honest to God, the adjustments for this were pretty fucking bad. Anyway, let me show you what's up. So you start out with Stalker's Cries, okay, and this build contains no legendaries, no trial cells. This is from the Rift Stalker. You've got one pulse cell that literally synergizes with nothing. It's just literally there because it's the only thing I could find in that category that would effectively up your DPS. So you got a pulse cell here for no reason. Molten is changeable. You can change Molten if you want to deal more damage with your lantern. You can change Molten to Zeal. All right. But if you like Molten, you like being fire immune, you pick it up often, then grab Molten, okay? Salvo Chamber, all right, this is for booping behemoths if needed. Grip will be your captain's grip, and last but not least, your mod is Precision Sights, okay? You've got your Iceborne Omnicell right here, okay? Keep you alive. You've got your Pangar Shine with a Molten Cell, all right? Once again, Molten is suitable for those that often pick it up. I am one of those, but if you find you're not comfortable with it, put Zeal in, okay? Time Weave Helmet, Predator Cell. Okay, this is very important. Why? Because Predator is useful. It's one of your major sources of damage on a newbie build. Nasher Cloak, Toughness Cell. And on the repeaters, you're pretty safe, so you should proc Predator fairly often. I'll demonstrate how to do that when we do the combat section. Nasher Cloak with Toughness, it's from the Nasher, easy to build, and it gives you all the toughness you need to survive everything. Boreal Might with Weighted Strikes, okay, and Volcanic Treads with Weighted Strikes. These two will offset each other. Now, why Weighted Strikes? Weighted Strikes basically gives you a boop with your Salvo Chamber, all right? The repeater lacks an interrupt. If you're going solo, you need this. If you're not going solo, you can, I don't know, you can throw in whatever the hell else you want. Honestly, you don't have that many options. You can go with Rage if you feel like you take hits often. But Rage would go against Predator, so you'd kind of be doing a neither here nor there build. Another good cell that often is used by a lot of people is Rage Hunter, because when a behemoth is enraged, you can get quite a bit of extra damage on it. All right, it can go up to 40%, so it's the same as Overpower, but when the behemoth is enraged. So it's very useful for repeaters, but me personally, I like the Weighted Strikes because I do use the Salvo Chamber to boop. All right, and it's very useful, but I mean, it's really up to you. If you find that Weighted Strikes is a waste, please feel free to change it, all right? You can use either Rage Hunter or, if you really want to, I guess you can put in Sharpen, but that only helps you break parts faster. So if you're farming, you can put in Sharpen to break parts faster, but I don't recommend it. Rage Hunter would be better for DPS, okay? But overall, the newbie repeater build, unlike with other weapons, you can't really take advantage of Adrenaline and a few of the other cells, so it's really pretty weak in terms of compared to like other newbie weapon builds. But anyway, we can still show you how this functions. So we're going to hunt. I'm level 1 right now, but obviously we'll go to about Sunderstone, so about 5 to 7 levels higher. That should be ideal. If you don't want to watch the combat showcase, then don't forget to like, share, and subscribe right now. Okay. You can also send a tip via the link in the description of the video if you want to keep the channel running. You can become a channel member, or last but not least, you can choose to send a super thanks on YouTube. Okay. Thank you guys very much. If you decide to do that, let's go into the combat showcase. All right, now as you know, we don't change any loading screens or anything like that. Keep it simple. And you know, the other day I saw something pretty funny. Somebody had actually put Catalyst into a newbie build, and I was like, very unsustainable for a newbie. If you have thousands of tonics, that's fine, but you really want the newbie to go out and farm just so that their build can be okay. I get that the newbie builds are not that customizable, because after they reclassify the cells, power cells are overweighted for all the damage. So you end up in a really wonky, weird situation. But me personally, the way I see it, I'm just like, okay, this, you just make the best of the situation, you know? You don't worry about it too much. Okay, so coming in here, right? Charog is the nearest. I guess we'll head down. Okay, so if you start firing early, you have to pick up your Molten early. Just remember that, right? But it does help you as well because although you're further away, you can take your time to really get in close. Get your attack speed increased in, all right? Okay, that was bad positioning by me. That's okay. Even if I take a hit, I'm not worried because I've got plenty of fire immunity and all that stuff, so I'm not worried. Like I just do what I need to do and break down the creature. It's a very simple process, like that. Now you'll notice that I'm still able to break parts fairly easily, and when you do, your Rift Stalker will trigger Assassin's Frenzy, which means even more attack speed. And considering you got both Molten as well as your Captain's Grip to help you out, you end up dealing a fair amount of DPS, even against this something that's 5 levels higher. Keep in mind that these repeaters are level 1, so I'm going to show that in the middle of combat. It's level 1, so you're really doing some great work out here. Alright, put down your lantern whenever you can for the extra damage, and, you know, just let the Rift Stalker's UE give you all that you need. Shit. Should probably fight against the Embermane so you guys know what you're in for. The Embermane being, well, now 6 levels higher, is pretty dangerous, but you will also be able to defeat it fairly easily. It's not a tough creature to beat. And that is why I value the power of weighted strikes, because sometimes you'll be able to just pop off your salvo at it. Okay, so it comes for you, right? Okay, you knock it down. See? That's where a salvo chamber really shines, because you get the benefit of knocking a behemoth down on repeaters, which is really, really good. And you don't have to rely on your Iceborne. Oh shit. Well, that was a mistake. I didn't expect it to hit. And okay, so if your salvo is down, then there's nothing you can do. Just, you know, pretend like you know what you're doing. Just keep dodging its attacks until you can charge up a salvo shot. But still, it shouldn't be too hard to do because it's Embermane, and nobody likes Embermane anyway. Even though it is an okay adorable Doge. And your Assassin's Frenzy will basically carry you through. See? That easy. So you're not too worried about like fighting creatures or anything like that. They just die. Alright, and now we'll fight against the Skarn to show you the effectiveness of this. Again, these builds are designed for people to just have a good time with them. They're very easy to apply, very easy to utilize. They don't require anything special. Okay? But for the newbie repeater build, this is one of the few newbie builds that I'll say please upgrade as soon as possible, because it is really not ideal. You really want your trial cells and you really want your legendaries, because that is what makes the repeaters truly shine as a top tier DPS weapon. Alright, so as soon as you can, start brutally abusing your opponents and getting exactly what you need in your life. And please dodge, because your Predator is a large source of damage, but it doesn't mean that it is, you know, like if you lose it constantly, you're not gonna have a good time. And repeaters are a weapon where you have the advantage. You literally have the advantage of not being forced to be in close combat all the time. So do take advantage of that. All right. There you go. Very simple. That is the newbie repeater build. We hope you enjoyed the combat showcase. If you like my videos, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And of course, if you want to support the channel, you can drop a tip via the link in the description of the video. You can send a super thanks on YouTube or become a channel member. All of it helps to keep the channel running, and it'll help me make more content. Now let's move over to the thank you scene. This is the first one that I'm going to do. I'm super happy about this. Here is the Throne of Honor. All right, Poony is the only fan. JP Best is Prestige. Zach NFG is Prestige. Thank you guys for being top tier members of my channel. All right, you guys are amazing. And we also have October's top supporters. Thank you to Bravo7910, Crampy D, Johnny Nara, FNX Killer 43, Savio Uzumaki, Alcorn 0511, Alien Frost 80, Kazmanta, my lovely girl, Zach NFG, Starbuzz, Lucifer Avantau, X, Arshal Scarzi, and Rogue Assassin. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I'll catch you all on the next one.